Okay, good afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. So, thank you because we have Miss Jessica to join us this afternoon. So welcome po to all of you. And welcome to also our participants this morning. Thank you for making it in this afternoon session. So I hope everyone had a good lunch. Nabusog naman po tayo sa tanghalian natin. Okay naman po? Okay. Para po sa hapong ito, for this afternoon, we will have again some more practice. And then we will continue with our review for the topics that we covered this morning. So just a brief recap. As you can see, nagkaroon po tayo ng practice on the following topics regarding sa Module 4A. I hope na nakapag-set up na po tayo ng ating Google Classroom at we were able to enroll our students. So na-check na. Well, kung wala po tayong students na ma-enroll, you could perhaps you could enroll your co-participants or anyone from the same university or from the same school. It's just a practice anyway. So ano lang po ito, tentative. And then we have created announcements in stream, like our welcome announcement, for example. So I hope you were able to do that. And then next, we were able to create our learning outcomes for our classrooms using classwork. So whether they came from an existing syllabus or from new modules for your respective courses or subjects. Then we were also able to create topics in our classwork. And then we were able to create module 0 in the classwork. Okay, so this is basically about orientation and also upload some contents in the classwork and organize the topics by categories. So I hope you were able to complete this because in this afternoon, as I have mentioned, you are expected to complete at least 5 modules from module 0 up until perhaps module 4. That's the basic requirement, okay, for us to proceed for module 4B. All right? Okay po tayo. So if once we are done with our trainings, we will perhaps ask our participants to share yung kanilang output. So can we have maybe you could start it right now. Maybe we have some volunteers who would like to show and share, maybe explain about yung kanilang output in relation to this morning's module. So you could, can I request po, siguro, you could turn on your cameras para naman makita namin kayo. So anyone po? All right. Yes, Miss Marietta. Good afternoon po.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, Miss Marietta, gusto niyo po bang i-share yung inyong output?
It was, I did it in another gadget, but before the class, before 2 p.m., I did this in my laptop, but I had difficulty in like, I would show you this share screen. Would I use the share screen button? It's disabled. So
Yes po. We will enable that in a bit. Opo. Yes po. Saglit lang, ma'am.
Naka-enable na po.
yeah, then I will go to classroom. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
I had difficulty in creating slides for the course learning outcomes. I just wanted to upload my module where there is a course learning outcome, but I can't do it.
Okay, it's okay, ma'am, because this is just like temporary output.
Okay.
Maybe this is just for module 0. We could just have it like our orientation. We could have like tentative syllabus. So basically, it's okay, ma'am. Later on, siguro, you could still upload some contents.
Yes.
We'd like to see your module 0. Do you have a module 0, Miss Marietta,
No,
for
I
the
haven't.
orientation?
Yeah, in the other gadget I had it, but in this laptop I had I had difficulty in doing that. So I went directly to uploading some resource from the YouTube.
All right.
So maybe that's one thing I should practice.
Yes,
Karen.
that is okay. I mean, you were able to upload a video, and maybe later you could upload some PDF files. You could
Yeah.
use varied resources, as you can see from our options.
Yeah.
Yes, don't worry. You will
This
be able to
morning
have
I
more
was
time.
able, yeah, this morning I was able to upload my PDF module and some PDF, some PowerPoint presentations. But in this laptop, I had to practice. I have to practice again.
That is wonderful, ma'am.
Thank you. So I will stop sharing.
Were you able to enroll some
Students,
participants? Yes, but
yeah, uh,
can we
clerical,
check on that?
yeah.
There you go.
I invited two of my co-teachers, and it's only Mom Karen who accepted my invitation. Thanks, Mom Karen.
Well done, ma'am. Well done.
Yes, thank you,
And that is the death applause. So yes, well done po.
thank you.
All right.
Okay, I'll stop sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Marietta. Anyone else? Can we have another volunteer who'd like to share their output?
Okay, maybe I'd like to try.
Yes, Miss Karen, please go ahead.
Okay. Wait. Oops, I'm having difficulty. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes, Miss Karen, we could see it.
Okay. So this one, I actually tried this out. So these are the things that I had posted, no? Um, okay, so this is my stream. I have here the welcome message. Actually, yes, this is my welcome message. And then I have here the subject orientation, and then some modules that I placed. And then for the activities, um, for the subject orientation, I just grab this YouTube video, this one.
All right.
I actually do not know how it's not working. Probably my laptop is quite slow. And then I also have this one. So this is the orientation sample. And then I also posted quiz. It's just
Oh,
this one. I created
so you
a
already
short
know how to
quiz.
create a quiz, ma'am, Miss Karen.
Yeah,
That's great.
using Google
You're
form.
advanced.
Yeah, that one. Just a 5 item quiz. I just tried it. And I actually also placed
That is good.
I also placed material, a PowerPoint presentation. This one, uh, yes,
Were you
this,
also able to upload that on classwork? Were you able to set up the topics?
yes, this one.
Can I see it again, Miss Karen?
Oh, sorry. Can you see my screen now? This one,
Yes.
this here. So I arrange it from like the learning outcomes, module 0, subject orientation, module 1, 2, 3. And um, here. So for this one, examples of for this topic, I shared a Google folder from my Google Drive along with the quiz. This one is a PowerPoint presentation. This one is a video from YouTube. And this one, the one that I asked a while ago, that I will just grab in the meantime, the learning competencies lang no, from, this is actually from DepEd. And these are the students that I added, but unfortunately, only Ma'am Isa accepted. I don't know what happened. Probably Ma'am Latot, Ma'am Marietta, or I think Ma'am Marietta already accepted, except for Ma'am Aimee. Yes. So these are so far the one that I was able to create for this morning's output.
All right. Excellent work, Miss Karen.
Thank you.
Good job. Okay, so deaf applause to all of you. So Miss Marietta chatted something. She said, "Wow, Miss Karen, you are my idol."
Thanks for that.
All right. Okay, so um, Miss Karen, are we good? So you're done na po with your sharing? Okay, thank you. I think Miss Karen's screen sharing. Maybe you could. Can we ask Miss Karen to perhaps stop the screen sharing? you could find the button on top.
I'm actually looking for that button right now. How to?
Yes, it's on the
Yes.
top bar. Yeah.
So sorry.
Great. Thank
I
you.
just paused. I thought it's already stopped. Thank you.
It's okay. Thank you. Anyone else who would like to share your output? How about Miss Aimee? Is Miss Aimee here?
Hello, hello, hello everyone.
Oh, hello. Hi. Hi, Miss Aimee.
Yeah, I just came back from the outside, so I wasn't able to really browse with the Google Classroom. Anyways, wait, I will just share first my screen if I'm doing this right, sir.
It's all right. Yep.
So, can you see my screen?
Yes, it's
Currently,
up. It's up, Miss
uh,
Aimee.
so during our first session, I was able to um, made a module 0 for orientation, and I have slides um, for like on the first day of class, what are the activities that um, you will do with the students, as well as the um, mentioning also the classroom online classroom rules. So aside from that, is it okay?
That is excellent. That is good. Yeah.
Okay. And then where's my screen? How can I turn it back?
So I think it's a classwork. There you go.
Yes. Where can I go back to my wait a moment. So I invited also some of my colleagues to be my students, and Miss Karen need to accept my invitation also in the email that I sent. Wait for a while. Miss Karen, can you hear me? Where can I go back to my wait a moment. How can I go back to my class right here? And the next thing was making the course learning outcomes. I think I just made this through documents. So can you see my screen again po?
No,
Hello?
it's not yet up, Miss Aimee. So di pa po
Oh,
namin
wait,
nakita.
share. Sorry, sorry. So I was able to post also the learning outcomes for my topic. And then and then also the first module, which is entitled Sustainable Tourism Development. I also added a video clip on what is sustainability, its definition, and that's it po. So far, that is what I have made for Google Classroom.
Yeah, maybe that is good, but maybe you could perhaps organize it into categories so that way it's easier to navigate.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, Miss Aimee. So for module one, I think maybe we could arrange that such a way that you could have module zero first and then module one to follow after that. So it will be easier to see the contents that way because module zero primarily will be for orientation. Okay. How about Miss Jessica? Sorry, I think Miss Jessica missed our morning session. So yeah, it's okay. It's all right, Miss Jessica. We sent the link for the morning session, the YouTube link. So maybe you could do a review of that. That's right. And also, we'd like to show you a few. This morning we have some questions about like enrolling students because some of you have about 40 participants. So when you could like either send the classroom code. So so you could send the classroom code to your students, and then that way they could once they input that they are automatically added to your classrooms. So yeah, you could do that instead of typing their email addresses one by one. So let me show you. There is a chat from Miss Jessica. She said, I attended this morning, but I missed yesterday's session.
Okay, so as I was telling you earlier on, you can use a join class and email this code to your students instead of adding them one by one. And then they will just have to click the join class and this code, and they will be led to your Google Classroom. So now I'd like to show you if you want to change the pictures. Sorry, there's a question in the chat. Paano po gagawin yung code? So Anna is saying auto-generated yung code. So let's show you again. Okay, so kunyari, create class. Let's say we have this, right? We will create a class, which I explained to you this morning. Okay, so example lang to. Let's say they were making this class. And then, medyo mabagal lang. But you'll see it here. Ayan o, there is a class code. It's nasa banner siya sa taas, sa may ilalim ng class name at saka section, may nakalagay doon na class code. So, you can you can create a lot of classes and those will have different codes that you will send to your students. You can send to your students. Okay. Ngayon, for example, di ba, itong ating banner sa taas. You can actually change the picture that you have here. If you have a picture of your students, pwedeng palitan ninyo ng class picture yan. Or you can select various themes that the gallery has. Meron siya for science, for arts. So for example, sa arts, example lang, I want to switch to this. Yan. And it will change the theme. It will change the picture. So you can also do that for your classes. Also, you can chat with your students or communicate with your students dito sa ating so the interpreter is asking Anna the question from the chat box. If ever po is the code permanent, and she is saying na for that particular class, yes, that will be the code for the class. Bakit po ganun yon na yung code ay permanent? Kasi in case lang, kaya magkakaiba talaga yung codes natin per class, it's so that the students will not make the mistake of joining the wrong classes. Yung magkakahiwalay talaga yung mga sections, yung mga subjects. Now, let's say in your welcome message, okay, in the welcome message, you can also chat, your student can also chat or respond or reply to your welcome message. Okay? So um if there are students, for example, ito no, who also who have questions regarding the things that you posted, they can also post questions through the class comments for each material that you posted. There is a question on sorry, there is a question in the chat box for the stream field from Miss Karen to. We cannot categorize the posts, right? We can only move to the top. Yes, oo. You cannot categorize. But in the classwork na tab, you can categorize there. Okay. So for example, we'll go back to this example. After they read the syllabus that you posted, it's possible that they will ask about certain things so that they can just post and comment there. So example, what are the technology requirements for this class? Now, if you want to go back, just open the menu on the left side and then click the name of your class. Then you will go back to the stream. Okay? Now, let's go to, hold on. There is a question sa chat from Miss Aimee. Ano po itsura if the student will join the class using the code? Sige, let's check that. Sabi ni Ana, sige, let's check how that will go. Sige. So for example, di ba nag-join na, you know that this particular student already joined kasi black na yung color niya. Pag hindi pa nag-join, color gray. Yung kanina din, di ba, when Karen was showing, so was showing her screen, kapag hindi pa nag-join, color gray. Wait lang, I'm sorry, I think the interpreter was, I was not clear. John, could you sign lang to Ana? The question is, how does it look like for a student na magjo-join? So maybe, if it's okay, Ana, if you can send, kunyari, send yourself an email para mapakita natin how it will look like if a student will join. So maybe, for example, send a code to, send a code to me, to Nikki. Send to my email and let's show the group how it will look like. Ako mag-share ng screen, if that's okay. Sige, so we will, share. Okay, so si Ana muna yung mag-share. She will find the code first. Okay. She will send this to me, copy, paste, and then send me an email, Ana. So my Benilde mail. Send me the code sa Benilde mail. Oo. Sorry, I will also share. Anna hasn't sent the invitation yet. Example lang. Ay, wala pa. Sorry. Okay, wait lang. Stop ko muna. Okay, sige. Hold on. Anna will send me first. the link. All right. So she's asking if I will send it to Nikki's Benilde mail. So yes, send it to my Benilde mail. Since our Benilde mail is also a Gmail for to Google for education. So okay lang. Okay, so Anna already shared with me. Sandali lang po. Magre-refresh lang po ako hanggang sa makarating. Okay. Anna, wala pa. To my Benilde mail. So she's just verifying the email address. Okay, ayaw pa. She's asking, have I received it yet? Sabi ko, no, I have not received it yet. I'm so sorry. Wait, okay. Nasa spam. Okay. So one good thing to for us to remind ourselves na maybe if your students say that they have not received your email with the code, remind nyo sila na nasa spam. Baka nasa spam. Baka nilagay sa spam. Okay, so I will share po my screen so everyone sees what it looks like. So ito po yung pinadala niya and this is the code. So I will go to may Google Classroom ba ako? Okay, I will go to my Google Classroom. Um, this is my, sorry. Okay, so I will join class. So yung student will have to click on the plus, join class, and then put the code here. So, sorry. So I will copy and then paste, join, and then yan po ang itsura for the students. Okay. Miss Amy, okay na po? Okay. So that's how it looks like for your students. Okay, so for this session, you were expected to complete at least 5 modules. including your 5 modules. And then after that, you're supposed to submit your work, yung sinet up ninyo na Google Classroom with the 5 modules. Copy and paste your class code into this discussion, share it with your peers. Actually, ngayon dito. Not the link, remember, kasi we might not be able to open if we share through the link. So, share the class code, which was what we did kanina with Nikki. And then we will ask you to browse the work of your other classmates in this training session. And we ask that you comment on at least 2 of the posts. Okay, so this is for to be finished by Monday. Sorry. I'm sorry, John. Sorry, can you clarify with Anna? By Monday, they're supposed to submit all of the requirements by Monday. Oh, until Friday. I'm so sorry. You're supposed to submit sa Moodle, yung Moodle ninyo na account, all your requirements, the class codes, by Friday. But if you can submit earlier, then that will be better. And then Anna is saying, and also, if you remember yesterday, what was discussed in modules 1, 2, and 3 about the syllabi and learning outcomes, all of that you place, all of those things discussed in those modules, you place also, you use for your classes. Now, di ba nandito tayo ngayon, if you open your Moodle accounts, nandito tayo ngayon sa Module 4A, Teaching Online. And these are our activities. Sandali lang, lakihan natin ha. So if you click this, okay, we ask you to yan, add a new discussion topic. You put, yung subject niyo is your name. And then if you can put your class code here in the message and post to forum so that your other co-participants can visit your classroom and make comments as well on at least 2 comments on the things that you've posted. Maybe give some feedback or just say in general, good work. Is that clear po, everyone? And then maybe now is a good time to ask questions. Si Miss Karen sa chat is asking, okay na po ba yung ginawa naming practice kanina? And Anna is saying, yes, that is okay. You will just need to maybe arrange according to topics and then share with us the code. Kasi remember na, ano, di ba, we wanted you to make a Google Classroom, a class in Google Classroom, enroll some of your students, create announcements, course learning outcomes, and all of those that was required for this class. And then, pag na set up nyo na yon, send us the code so we can check. So we can access your class and check also. Um, can I ask those of you who are here, have you already accessed Borderless Benil, yung parang online classroom naman natin for this session? So may sumagot yesterday, yes. Miss Karen said yesterday, yes. Miss Marietta said yes. And si Miss Amy said yes, naka-log in na. Okay. Miss Jessica, kayo po ba? Naka-log in kayo sa Borderless Benilde ninyo? Miss Jessica, you can ano po pala ha, speak via the audio. Hindi kailangan naka-chat. Don't worry, the interpreters will assist. Um, so, Miss Jessica, were you able to access the borderless Benilde, even if you were not around yesterday? Okay, sige, we'll wait for Miss Jessica to answer. But first, Miss Amy has a question daw.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me po?
Oo. Miss Amy, you can also open your video if you want. If that's okay. We're streaming on YouTube po kasi.
Okay. Miss Ana, di ba dapat i-categorize yung sa mga topics from the very beginning, nasa up po siya, no?
Yes po, oo. Dapat naka-arrange siya according to your syllabus, according to how you will be presenting first week, second week, third week, and so on. So dapat ganun
Okay.
siya naka-arrange.
Hindi po ba siya mahirap sa student if ever on that before the day of your class ka pa lang mag-i-input ng material if ever, para hindi na sila medyo nagba-browse dun sa bandang lower part?
Oo
Para
nga.
rin
Sa if
yung lesson talaga.
okay. So yung ginagawa kasi natin sa classwork, it also goes to the stream, 'di ba po?
Dun sa chat,
Oo, hindi dun sa parang pinaka stream.
pinaka front page,
Oo.
yung my communication chat.
Oo. Wait, ika-clarify ko lang, ma'am. Sorry, yung question ninyo. So yung question ninyo for Ana is if okay. Kung ang gusto ninyo, sandali lang wait. So ang gusto ninyong malaman is parang gusto
Kung
ninyo
necessary,
depending on what the subject is, 'di ba? Depending on
necessary
what
ba
the
talaga?
subject is, gusto nyo yun lang muna ang nakikita ng student o gusto nyo lahat nakikita na agad ng student?
Necessary ba talaga na magsimula, like for example, the first one is the orientation. Dapat necessary ba talaga siya na dapat on top siya?
Yung orientation?
Yes. Before the next topic, like the learning outcomes. If ever you will put everything muna sa
Yes. Sige, so okay. So ang recommendation ni Ana is sorry, ano yung finger spell niya dyan? Okay. Okay, ang recommendation ni Ana is first, maybe you can, when you make your modules, di ba yung module 1 na, module 0 which is orientation, and then you follow your syllabus, di ba? In the coursework, ilista nyo muna lahat, create your modules, and then depending on, gawan nyo siya ng publish later, yung kaninang pinakita niya sa inyo. Wag yung isahang bagsak ninyo ibibigay sa student. But maybe, depending on the date, depending on your modules and your class meetings and the date, i-ano nyo, what do you call that, saka ninyo i-publish or i-schedule na i-release ng Google Classroom para saka lang makikita ni student. Oo.
Para hindi na siya masyadong mahirapan, no? So,
para hindi siya may...
Mhm.
Yes. Or sabi ni Ana, you can also, ayun, so yun nga, yung scheduled. Also, miss, sorry, yung na-miss ko i-boses kanina ni Ana, pag sa stream, pag nasa stream po kasi nakatingin yung student, para siyang, ano, napupush down yung mga nauna
Ah,
ninyong
nasa
ipinost. So, ang
mm,
sinasabi niya, ipa-access nyo daw sa coursework yung student kasi doon makikita yung naka-arrange talaga siya according to week 1, according to how you planned it to be arranged.
mm.
Sa
Like,
coursework. Sa stream talagang maghahalo-halo po yun.
mm. Kasi yung pinakita ko kanina, ma'am, na ano,
Ah,
nagsimula kasi ako, that was just a sample.
oo.
By the way, nasa ano kasi ako dun sa tawag dito, dun sa orientation. So when I chatted with my student for that day, so parang nasi-sync siya. And then for the next day, for the module, learning outcomes, so yung
Oo.
pinaka-recent, nasa top talaga siya, no?
Yes. Opo. So
Unlike to organize
maybe Anna
after.
daw will show you. May sabi siya kanina na she will show something
Mm-mm.
na I missed. Wait lang. Para makita po ninyo. Okay. Miss Anna, Miss Jessica also chatted na on and off yung kanilang internet signal sa school. Kaya hindi niya mahuli ng maayos, I think, yung discussion. Okay. So ito, papakita po sa inyo ni Miss Anna. So, as mentioned nga, magulo siya, no? But you can, move to top. But,
Naka from the last date up to the recent date siya, yung sa stream.
oo.
Mhm. But yeah, so pwede po yan like to sync
Ah,
with classwork.
oo.
Mm. So dun muna mag-start yung parang recent dapat yung nasa top pa instead of
Oo.
the
S- Oo. So, if you go to classwork, di ba po, if you go to classwork, um, well, one way is to move to top, to move to the top, yung inyong, let's say, your orientation, your introduction, or pwede niyo pong gamitin sa classwork. But if there are very important announcements, then make sure that you move to top yung mga announcements na yon so that they're really at the very top. Yun ang unang makikita ng student.
mm-mm.
Because the students will also go to stream first. Yan ang una nilang makikita.
So parang ano na lang po, pinaka-recent yung nasa top na lang. For both the stream is automatic default naman po yun for the classwork.
Okay. So, you teachers, you have to manually move it to the top.
Mm-hmm. Sige po.
Yun. Kung ano yung important, yun yung manually i-move to the top ninyo.
Okay. Sige po. Thank you po.
Oo. So I suggest, Anna is suggesting that ang i-move to top ninyo is announcements about homework, about deadlines.
Sige po. Kung ano lang yung may important announcement or topic for the day.
Yes po, yes.
Okay.
Hello?
If you
Hello?
have And in your announcement, you can refer them to the classwork na tab kung may kailangan
Okay.
na tignan
Para
doon.
ano po, ma-synchronize.
And then sabi ni Miss Karen, ah, tama. Sabi ni Miss Karen sa chat, okay, sorry. Before that pala, Miss Jessica is asking for the replay of yesterday's lesson. And sabi ni Ana, the information from yesterday's session is nasa Borderless Benilde po, which captures modules 1, 2, 3. And then may chat dito si Miss Karen. I think yung preferred arrangement ni Ma'am Aimee is yung recent topic or module ang nasa unahan or nasa top. So, but in our assignment, for the purpose of presentation, yung advice is we place on the top yung unang topic natin, which is the orientation. So, sabi ni Anna, yes, that was the assignment kanina. So, yung module 0, you place it, you can place it as part of your syllabus. You can, include your syllabus and your course learning outcomes also kasi sa module 0.
Ma'am, going back po doon discussed kanina na i-check namin yung lessons yesterday. So meaning we follow the one that we discussed yesterday sa learning outcomes namin, or we need to add to post the modules there in our Google Classroom.
Yes, well, you could start maybe from the module yesterday, module 1, 2, and 3. So what you have learned from that, maybe you could apply that to make certain revisions po sa inyong syllabus. And then once you have updated your syllabus, then yun po updated syllabus ang pwede nating ilagay dun sa ating output for this particular module. Okay po, are you good? Okay, you're welcome. Welcome, Simon. Okay, remember okay, so remember when we have so once we have set up our Google Classroom, our classes in Google Classroom, and so we are done with this. So if you have completed this already, so you could actually upload that. And then I think the earlier, the better. For Miss Jessica, she said she missed yesterday's session. So here you have, if you would log on to your Borderless Vinyl, you could see the different topic content from module 1 to 3, which were covered yesterday. So they're all uploaded in our Borderless Vinyl. So do we have any questions so far? Are we good? Okay po ba tayo? Alright, so kumusta naman po? Kumusta tayo? Yung mga activities nyo? How's everyone doing? Yeah, I think having this Google Classroom will certainly benefit your students. Is this your first time to be utilizing this kind of technology? We have a chat from Miss Amy, and she's saying it's okay naman po. I think mas user-friendly siya, especially for the students. And Miss Marietta chatted that she has been using Classroom, but as a student. Okay, Miss Marietta. So you have used this before. So I think because you have this training on Google Classroom, maybe you could start utilizing them for your next semester. So yeah, let's see the application for that. Yes, do we have any more questions?
Hello po. So, my name is Nikki. I'm an interpreter right now, but I'm also a facilitator. Ay, tama ba? Narinig ba ako dyan? I'm also
Yes,
a
Nick. Yeah.
I'm also a facilitator with yung ganitong modules. So, may I suggest, just so you have a very good feel of it, since natapos ng maaga si Anna and you're supposed to really end at 4, maybe you can use this time to set up a classroom as if it was already your class for next semester. So maybe some of you already know what you will be teaching next semester, or kung hindi pa, the class that you are most familiar with na ituro. Maybe you already have resources, you already have PowerPoints available, and then create siguro yung sinasabi ni Miss Anna, 'di ba, na 5 modules. They're supposed to make five sorry, modules nga ba yung tawag doon? 5 modules. So, isipin niyo na lang na gawa kayo ng isang classroom for one of the classes that you will teach, and then maglagay kayo ng 5 topics for 5 weeks, or depende, 5 topics if you cover it in a span of 8 weeks, okay lang. But 5 topics, maglagay na kayo, and then place kahit man lang one activity or one content. One activity or one content per module, so that when Anna talks about other things tomorrow, like quizzes and grades, we can link it to the class that you already created. So we can link it to the class that you already created. So kunyari meron kayong isang module and she will teach you how to make a quiz, you can already link it to one of the modules. Or if gagawa ng grades, we can refer to that. So it would be best to have a parang pilot run of something that you already have the materials for. Thank you.
We Yes, because for tomorrow we're hoping that maybe by the end of this training session, our goal is to have completed, all the requirements, the contents for your courseware. We have a chat from Lucky 47. I think is this Miss Jessica? Yes, this is Miss Jessica. Miss Anna is saying, yes, it's Miss Jessica, and she's saying, thank you po. I tried to do this. And if I could ask a favor to please send the link for the YouTube of yesterday's session, because this is my first time using this platform. And Anna is signing, yes po, we will definitely send it to you. We'll send you the link of yesterday's session. All right. So I'm hoping that you will be able to, continue working on until we have completed the requirements, the expected outputs for today. So we still have until 4 o'clock. So maybe you could use that time to complete your requirements. I think we have about 30 minutes left to work on your output until such time that you are able to complete all 5 modules. So can we do that spot? Yes, yes. If you want, well, if you prefer to log off Zoom and carry on your course requirements, the output expected for today, the module 5, so you could do that, or you could still stay here in Zoom, and then we could, simultaneously, you could still work on your output for today. All right, so if you have any more questions regarding Moodle, I think there is a part there where you could post your questions. Let me show that to you. So if you log on to your borderless vinyl, and then there is a part there where you could post your questions or concerns related to the workshop. So you may do that, or any clarification that you need. So please do so. So you can post that and we will reply to your questions. Okay. All right, so I think that ends our session for this afternoon. For tomorrow, we will be discussing about assignment, about discussion, about grades. So those 3 topics and quizzes and rubrics on Thursday. There is a question in our chat room asking how do they access borderless Benilde? think you have to our CIRC EdTech office. Were you able to confirm? Did you receive the email from CIRC EdTech office, Ms. Jessica? Because once you accepted that and confirmed your participation, then you should be able to access it. Did you register already, Ms. Jessica? And yes, so I posted there the link to our Borderless Biniled website. So you could take a look at in our chat box. So once you register for access to Borderless Biniled, then you will be receiving an email from CIRC EdTech Biniled office, and then they will send you a temporary password and username, but you have to change your password temporarily if the password is change me, but you need to change it to your personal password. Yes, I think we Miss Jessica is having some connection problems as of the moment. But don't worry because we will be sending communication to her by email. All right. So if you have any concerns regarding the Monday and Tuesday's session, please feel free to send me an email or post in our Borderless Biniled forum, and I'll be happy to assist you. Okay, so we're good. All right, so we're ending our session today. We're ending session now. And I hope to see you again all tomorrow. We'll start our session at 9 a.m. So we'll be discussing about grades. Yes, Miss Amy, you are most welcome. You are most welcome, Miss Karen and Miss Marietta. All right, so please don't forget, tomorrow we will begin our session, our morning session at 9 o'clock. Again, we will be sending another Zoom ID for tomorrow. It will be a different meeting ID. So please look out for that. So we will be sending it to you later on, the new Zoom ID. All right, thanks everyone. Take care and have a good rest. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 9 a.m. All right, bye-bye. Take care.